2020, 13 were reported to have been successful. The review found that 10 were likely reporting errors. Debate on the bill started about a fortnight ago, but a vote is unexpected any time in the near future. Now in South Australia, where the law currently permits abortions after 23 weeks with the approval of two doctors, if the pregnancy would put the mum's physical or mental health at significant risk. Upper House member Sarah Gaines is introducing legislation to effectively ban abortion from 25 weeks onwards, except when it's necessary to save the mother's life. She says the Parliament has a responsibility to protect vulnerable human life.
The only reason that the bill